Good morning and welcome to the Sunny Daze Podcast. I'm your host, Jolly, and today we've got some uplifting stories, some Did You Know, and our very own Jolly Chat story time. So grab a cup of sunshine and let's get started. First up today, on this episode of Sunny Days, we're going to be shining a spotlight on an extraordinary celebration at B Healthcare. Rita Rickards, a cornerstone of the B family, is marking an incredible milestone: 50 years of dedicated service. In a heartfelt surprise, Rita's coworkers lined the main hallway, more than 100 strong, to cheer her on as she walked in, greeted by none other than Senator Brian Pettyjohn. He presented Rita with a proclamation from the General Assembly, an honor well deserved for someone who's poured 5 decades of care and commitment into her work. From her early days in food services in 1974 to her current role as Unit Secretary Specialist, Rita's journey with B Healthcare has been nothing short of inspiring. Surrounded by her loving husband, family, and even her great-grandchild, Rita was overwhelmed with emotion and gratitude. And here's the best part: she's not retiring. She's staying right where her heart is, with her B family. It's moments like this that remind us of the incredible dedication and passion that keeps our community thriving, all of our communities. So here's to you, Rita, and the decades of smiles, support, and service you've brought to B Healthcare. A Sunny Day shout out. And now, a story that's truly a testament to the power of human connection, to resilience, and to selfless giving. It's the journey of a young man, Albert Jeffers, better known as Algie, who's been through more than any of us can imagine, and now his life is about to take another remarkable turn. Algie's health challenges began at birth with a serious heart condition that led to a life-saving heart transplant when he was just 13. And that was 10 years ago. It made quite a splash in the news. Fast forward to today. At 22, his kidneys have stopped working, and he needs a transplant to survive. More incredible news: he has a donor. His surgery was set for February the 4th, and it's all thanks to a woman who saw his story and felt compelled to step up. Her name is Mandy Harris, and her generosity is beyond words. Mandy had followed Algie's journey online, starting back when he received his heart transplant 10 years ago. When she learned through social media that he now needed a kidney, she felt an undeniable calling. She reached out, got tested, and she found she was a match. That's when she decided to give him the ultimate gift: a second chance at life. But this story is more than just a medical miracle. It's about the bond these two formed. Mandy and Algie, I hope I'm saying that right, it's spelled ALG, met for the first time just days ago in a surprise encounter arranged by his devoted mom. In the hospital waiting room, Algie received a box with a note inside, revealing that Mandy, the woman saving his life, was right there with him. The two embraced in a powerful emotional hug, one filled with gratitude and hope and newfound friendship. Said Albert Jeffries, "I could not let go. I didn't want to let go at all." Mandy described the moment as a surreal and deeply moving, saying, "It's amazing. I really don't have the words." Their story reminds us that sometimes the most profound connections are made by complete strangers. Mandy saw a need, felt a calling, and decided to give a part of herself so that Albert Jeffers could keep living his life. For Algie, Mandy isn't just a donor, she's a guardian angel. And for Mandy, this act of giving feels like her life's purpose. Algie is now gearing up for the surgery, or has the surgery just happened this past week? Another transplant and another uncertain road. But he's not walking it alone. Mandy's right there beside him, sharing his journey and offering him hope for a brighter future. This story is a beautiful reminder that life is too precious to give up on. and that sometimes the kindness of a stranger can change everything. Let's send all of our positive vibes and sunny days get well wishes as they have completed their surgery for their life changing moments. And now, in honor of Super Bowl Sunday, which is today, time for some Did You Know? Did you know the first Super Bowl took place in 1967? Originally called the AFL NFL World Championship Game. It was held January the 15th, 1967, at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. It was the Green Bay Packers, and they defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 35-10. And did you know Super Bowl I and II were won by the same team? The Green Bay Packers claimed victory in both of the first two Super Bowls, firmly establishing themselves as early NFL powerhouses under coach Vince Lombardi. And about Vince Lombardi, his legacy lives on in the trophy. The trophy awarded to the Super Bowl champions was named the Vince Lombardi Trophy in 1970 after the legendary Packers coach. And did you know Super Bowl Sunday is one of the biggest TV events of the year? The game consistently ranks as one of the most viewed television events in the United States, often drawing over 100 million viewers. And the Pittsburgh Steelers have a record number of Super Bowl wins alongside the New England Patriots. They hold the record for the most Super Bowl victories, each with 6 championships. Something tells me that might have changed a bit. And did you know the first Super Bowl ticket cost less than $15? In 1967, tickets to the inaugural games were $12 each. Today's prices for tickets can run into the thousands. And did you know that the coin toss really is a big deal? Since the Super Bowl's inception, fans have closely followed the coin toss, and its results have spawned countless superstitions and traditions, and even, of course, betting plans. Okay, so, and now in TV land, well, February's got quite a lot going on over there on our local networks. Let's see what's happening. On CBS, we've got some of the top-rated primetime shows include NCIS, FBI, Ghost, Fire Country, and Madlock. On NBC, you've got Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD, and your Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Some primetime shows over at ABC, 911, Grey's Anatomy, The Rookie, Will Trent. Over at Fox, you've got 911, Lone Star, The Masked Singer, Family Guy, and Animal Control, to name a few. The CW, a few of their shows are All American, Wild Cards, Superman and Lois, and Sullivan's Crossing. Got a lot of things going on there, right there on local TV, ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox. And in the music world, well, the 67th Annual Grammy Awards were held February the 2nd, last Sunday, celebrating outstanding achievements in music. And here's a few of the night's big winners. Album of the Year, as well as Best Country Album of the Year, is Beyonce's Cowboy Carter. Record of the Year and Song of the Year was Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Best New Artist is Chappelle Roan. Best Rap Album is Doechie's Alligator Bites Never Heal. Best Country Album, we did Best Country Album, Beyonce's Cowboy Carter. Best Rhythm and Blues Performance, Her with Focus. Best Rock Album, Foo Fighters with Medicine at Midnight. Best Dance Electronic Album, Rufus Dul Sol with Serinda. And Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga with Love for Sale. Best Latin Pop Album, Christina Aguilera with Aguilera. Oh, that's some good music out there. And now, a jolly chat story we'll call the Paw Bowl. On a crisp February afternoon, the world turned into one of the biggest sporting events in pet history, the Paw Bowl. Fans balked, meowed, and cheered as the Barkies and the Squealers squared off in a furry frenzy of agility, determination, and tail-wagging enthusiasm. The Barkies took the field first, led by their star quarterback, Ringo. Known for his quick paw action and clever play calling, Ringo had spent weeks perfecting his signature move, the tailspin toss. Flanking him was Boss, the team's powerhouse linebacker, who had a reputation of hurting the opposition with a single growl. Ryder, their nimble running back, could weave through defenders like a squirrel escaping a hawk's gaze. Together, they were a canine dream team ready to give it their all. On the opposing side, the Squealers were equally fierce. Mango, the cat-like wide receiver with a knack for leaping high into the air, was the star of the show. Her paw-to-paw catches and graceful tumbles sent the crowd into a frenzy. Baby, the team's determined defensive back, may have been small, but her speed and cunning kept the Barkies' offense on their toes. And at the heart of it all was Hammer, the Squealer's imposing center, whose strength and unyielding spirit turned every snap into a thrilling moment. The game was a nail-biter from start to finish. Ringo and Mango each scored spectacular touchdowns, showing off their unique styles and leaving fans in awe. Boss and Baby clashed repeatedly, creating a playful but fierce rivalry that kept the commentators buzzing. Ryder's swift sprints were matched by Hammer's incredible blocks, and the scoreboard shifted back and forth as both teams displayed heart, hustle, and the unbreakable spirit of sportsmanship. In the final moments of the game, when the score tied and the crowd on edge, Ringo pulled off a stunning trick play. A fake handoff to Ryder left the Squealer scrambling while Mango darted downfield, but just as it seemed Ringo would throw to Mango, Boss broke free and snatched the ball out of the air, racing toward the end zone with Baby hot on his tail. Boss scored the game-winning touchdown for the Barkies as the clock hit 0. The stadium erupted with cheers and howls. The Barkies celebrated their victory with wagging tails and sloppy kisses, while the Squealers gracefully congratulated their opponents, proving that the true spirit of the Paw Bowl wasn't about the trophy. It was about camaraderie, joy, and the love that pets bring into our lives. As the sun set on the field, fans from both sides left with smiles on their faces, knowing that in the end, every fur baby was a winner in their hearts. The end. And now, as we come to a close of today's episode, let us remember that the stories we've shared, they serve as reminders to us as the goodness that surrounds us each and every day. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So find your beauty, shine, and share it. Remember to spread love, joy, and positivity whenever and wherever you go. We'll see you next week for some more stories and fun time. Until then, peace and love always.